Hey guys, what the hell is up? Welcome back to another video of the show, of course, by yours truly, Sauce Connoisseur. Now, we're gonna go into a little bit of NTR revenge, and this show really shows the level of revenge. It's not like the last video I put where it was a little bit vanilla. We're gonna go more to a little bit of the darker side. Now, for those who know me, I enjoy NTR. Not just the little lazy types that the partner never finds out. I love the ones that they do. And this one's gonna be a doozy because this one is gonna have you at the edge of your seat. And I enjoy those types of NTR ones because the ones that will have you at the edge of your seat. Whereas, okay, I don't condone cheating in any way or any sort of manner. But when it comes to like shows, it does and it doesn't become a reality. It's just a show, whether it's real or whether it's drama, whether it's this and that and the third, that's okay. Again, this one is very dark. I will show you guys why in this clip. The name of the show is Tanetsuke Ojisan no sorry 2 NTR Hitozuma Sekza Part 1. Apparently, there was only one episode, and this episode only lasted 20 minutes. So it's basically about this family who lives a typical life. Here is the dark side to it. And this isn't just the icing on the cake. So it all started where the one night where the wife was sleeping, and then we hear moaning sounds, but apparently it's coming from her daughter because the wife was remarried to another man, and the other man is actually having intercourse with the daughter, stepdaughter at that. And while she was just looking, and I'm gonna show you guys the clip because I want you guys to see what I'm talking about in that retrospect. So without further ado, let's get right into the clip, and afterwards I'm gonna give you guys my 2 cents on this as well as my thoughts. What could have been better and what could have been worse. So as you all can see, it started off as a cold night, and look at that desperate, lost cause look in her eyes. And this is because apparently while all of this was going on, she was actually being touched by the stepfather, and she gives this malevolent look and a smirk on her face, and she was in shock. So she goes to tell her family that she's gonna go to see her moms for the weekend and the daughter. Something about those red eyes on the pupil looks so unsettling. And she's like desperately trying to cling on to the daddy. Well, let's just say stepdaddy per se. And she's like thinking to herself, why are they becoming so close all of a sudden? Especially at the time that she's gonna go away to see her parents for the weekend. So as she closes the door, she starts to think about these things, overthink. And as she turns around, there is this creepy neighbor that happens to see her, and she like basically does some monologuing and tells herself, well, the only one who talks to her is this creepy neighbor. And as she says good morning to him, he's like, listen, I have something to show you that you may not like, but I think you would like to see it because it's the truth. And I believe that the truth will set you free, with a smirk on his face. And when he shows her the picture of the two of them having sexual intercourse, she couldn't let it register in her brain yet because she's still trying to process what she just witnessed. Now, he gets her inside the house, and of course, it looks like a damn pigsty. And he's like, well, I would like to apologize because I was so busy, I can't seem to do some cleaning. And she, with her lost cause look like a very lost soul, asking him, listen, can you show me that picture again? And then this is when he realized that he had his advantage because he realized that what she just witnessed hasn't been processed or sunk in yet. So he shows her what's behind this wall because the apartment complex is where, you know what they say, the walls have ears. And then he's like, well, listen, you're gonna hear something that you may not like, and it's about to begin. Then she questions him, what do you mean it's gonna begin? So they hear at the other side of the wall. Guess who it is? The daughter and the stepfather about to get down and dirty, and she has this insane look. This is one of those anime moments where the character is about to go insane. And as you guys can see in this clip here, she is literally listening to her husband getting snatched, well, his soul snatched by the stepdaughter. And look at those eyes. It really reminds me of Netosis, where she just lost her sense of morality and self-respect. So she couldn't believe what she was just hearing. And he's like, oh, well, I guess this is what you wanted to hear. But it is more gruesome and horrific seeing it in her sight. So she's like, they haven't been had sex in months, and this is the reason why he probably saw the truth. So he begins to have sex with her, and he starts to say, hey, now is not the time to lose. We need to win this competition, right? Because we can't have your daughter outmoan you like that. You're not gonna let that shit slide now, can you? So she was reluctant, but wholeheartedly agreed. Now, here is the most detrimental part. After witnessing what was just happening, and she couldn't believe it herself that she would have sex with an outside male of her counterpart, of course, and she was saying that he was way bigger than her husband's. Now, this is where it gets even more crazy. After they had sex all day and all night, she gets up. Well, he goes through his phone and has a picture, well, what it seems to be a picture of the daughter being, well, penetrated by the stepdad. Now, one of my thoughts on this is this. The most unsettling part for me is the red eye that she has, like this possessed look in her eye, which was crazy to me. And then he looks at the photo and he's like, no worries, baby girl. You're no longer needed in this because I have your mommy to be doing the duty for me. And he just has this evil smirk on his face. And then we have the wife, last but not least, being pounded into an oblivion, and she was being obliterated. And due to the fact that she hasn't had it in a long time, let's just say that it's very telling. My thoughts on this is that the animation goes insane, and this is not the first time I've seen, and the craziest part to me is that I'm sure this is probably some low budget, because you know the low budget always look kind of mid, but it's still better than most animations, which is wild to me. This is beyond my wildest imaginations, right? Based on the Legion of Doom for anime characters, I would say he's definitely worthy of being on the table. Now, he may not be the founding father, but he's definitely worth the judgment. And trust me, it looks as though from the way it looked like this was planned. But anyways, guys, tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys think he's worthy of being on the Legion of Doom, let me know. So if you guys have any other characters like Gyarus or Shotas who are sadistic, let me know in the comments. So thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter, and link is in the description. So let me know what you guys think. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Until next time.